Once the one thing I liked about Modern Warfare 2 was the snowmobile chase. That was pretty
Yeah,
much the
that was,
funnest part of it, for me at least.
I think what was good about the earlier COD games is that, like not earlier, the earlier modern COD games is that they just like kind of change what you're doing really quickly. So like one time you're walking to an airport killing civilians, another time you're on a snowmobile, another time you're like climbing up a rocky wall,
It,
things like that.
that was
It's
pretty
just
fun.
changing. Yeah, it's just changing what you're doing really often.
And then number 3 came along and it's like, meh.
Never played it.
Number 3 was not that. Did you see that?
See what?
The monster like really spazzing out there for a second.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I didn't. Number 3 wasn't that great. It was just really crap. The end level was just you in a juggernaut suit, and that was pretty much it. There's nothing really memorable about it. Number, probably because I think the demo they gave that I played in the PS3, and then eventually I just played on the PC was that the snowmobile and the ice climbing level. That was probably the best way
Yeah.
to like market your game. Man, the rest of it wasn't that great. Number 4 was very good though. Especially the sniping level. The ghillie suit levels.
Yeah, that was actually really good.
Except
Like I said,
I
like,
just
it's
realized
because they change what you're doing so often that you don't have time to get bored of anything.
I remember that scene. I remember the first time I watched that I played that level was like that was the first time I was introduced to ghillie suits.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, huh, I didn't realize that military had that kind of technology that ghillie suits could be seen from point blank and you can't be noticed. Even from like tanks and everything around you.
Well, it's just a like suit made out of fuzzy material.
Yeah. But after that I noticed that you can't I'm sure the human eye could at least detect movement or something out of place from that close though.
Yeah, movement you can tell. Movement's really easy to spot. This is from coming from someone who actually has seen a lot of people in ghillie suits up close because of their cadets.
Yeah, our eye
You
is
can
meant
see
to be able to
movement,
track
but
like
if
tiny
they
movements.
yeah, but if they know how to hide themselves, like it's not just a matter of lying down they can't see. You have to know how to hide. Then they just can't see you at all.
And make sure you have
Like
the right.
on one cadet camp, there was this. This is a really great story, actually. There was a
Please inform the viewers of your great story.
yeah, this is really good. There was a guy. It was one of the staff members and one of the older cadets. The older cadet was wearing a ghillie suit. The older staff member was just wearing normal camo. They were lying down in the bush somewhere. It was like 20 meters away from a group of younger cadets. One of the younger cadets says, "Hey, I know you're out there, and I know someone's out there. I saw that or heard that or something." And I'm just going to start kicking the air until I see you. So he starts walking forward, kicking the air in front of him. And so then he didn't even see this guy at all. He kicked the staff member's arm. It bounced off into the staff member's head. Staff member thought this guy was huge. He was like 6'5", probably weighed 120 kilos. He was massive. He stood up, he like towered over the cadet. He was like, "Cadet, do you have a problem here?" This kid was like 13 and he just completely shat his pants. Not literally. But the older cadet, there was another story about him. He was wearing a ghillie suit that entire camp. And one of the other guys knew that he was doing that. And so he was trying to avoid him. Like he was, this guy was going to go pee, but he didn't want to pee like near this guy in the ghillie suit. So what he did was he went all the way out to the edge of the property. And he was peeing right near the fence.
I mean, yeah, suppose the instructor near the fence in the ghillie suit and he was peeing on
No,
him.
not the instructor, the older cadet. Yeah, and the other guy just stood up and he was like, "You okay here, mate?" And yeah. So moral of the story, ghillie suits work.
I think you gotta get the correct like foliage and stuff to actually use your to camouflage to put into the nets of the camouflage. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about the colour of it. You've got to really like wear it out a bit. What people do is they drag it behind a car for a while.
I did see a purple ghillie suit once. I have no idea what the hell that's supposed to be used for though.
It's for concealing yourself in a gay bar.
Pinky will take you to a gay bar. Gilligaba. A monster. Spooky,
I'm down.
scary monster. Oh, damn it. God damn it. Ow.
Good.
How did you enjoy the meal yesterday?
Meal?
The stuff from the SCA, all the cookery stuff.
I didn't eat too much of it. It was pretty good. I gotta say that applesauce stuff was actually pretty good.
You didn't try the biscuits or...
Oh, I did try the biscuits, yeah. I tried a fair bit of stuff. Just not all of it. Not you were having like 4 plates of stuff.
Why not?
Everyone, eyes! Target front! Clear! We're getting torn up! Yes!
Mm-hmm. Do-do. Do-do, 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 do-do.
Oh god. The bloody hamster dance, man. I wanted to forget about it. I just couldn't.
Oh
There's
crap.
face guys here.
Yep, I knew it. Face soldier.
You know, the guy who made that made some huge amount of money off of it.
I'm not
Like,
surprised. It's like the crazy frog thing too.
Like, it started off where 2 guys just had a competition to see who could make a website which could get 1 million views in something like a month.
Well, they succeeded.
Yeah, and so one of them made this pretty good website, had all this good design features and stuff, and it was really good. He got almost no views. The other guy, he just made this thing that was just like a GIF image of a bunch of
Hamsters dancing, yeah.
and he had that song on it, and it just got the views in like a week.
Shows you what the internet really does look for.
Yeah,
We don't need skill, we
and that
need
was before
balls.
before most internet memes really actually existed, because it was in 2000.
Yep.
I mean, think about it, even 4chan didn't exist then.
Mm-hmm. So it's the original meme of all memes. Well, could be one of the memes. Could be one further back that I forgot about.
The amount of original content that's come from 4chan is just crazy.
Doge.
I'd say that 4chan's been the single biggest contributor to internet culture out of every single website in the world.
Yeah, I'm not too surprised.
Just because if you think about how many culturally significant things have started on 4chan and spread to other things.
If anything, all the infamy it gets is more like the same way people treat crazy people. In that, despite the fact that they can be incredibly smart, people just tend to shrug them off as like either being really offensive or something or other.
Well,
That's the way I think of it.
I think a lot of it's just people who kind of spread that as a joke, not really ever actually understanding.
And being the internet, everyone
I mean,
misinterprets
like in my
it or
experience,
something.
4chan's been far more civil and friendly and polite than Reddit. Like in Reddit, it's all about upvotes and basically being a dick to everyone. In 4chan, people value ideas rather than popularity. And so because of that, you have far more original content being generated in 4chan. You have far more worthwhile discussion.
Hmm. I wonder if you should play Risk of Rain one day, that'd be fun. Yeah, I suppose. Free to all ages, 20... Free to all, but $13, $12 in advance.
It means free as in freedom, or instead of free as in free beer. I think.
The Mushroom Festival, marvelous. That's a bit dark. Eternal
Okay, so it's
Vacation.
$12 in advance and $13 at the gate. So it's actually $25.
Yeah.
Nice.
I I really wonder if that was deliberate or I just didn't know that. Oh god. Still, that
Oh, maybe
adver-
it's like it's $12 in advance or $13 at the gate, so you can save $1 by doing it in advance.
all that dollar would go to the mushrooms. Check this out. Eternal vacations for your child. A bit dark, but okay. Hot dogs. Ripley's hot dogs. Try all our famous hot dog combinations.
Ripley's hot dogs, believe it or not.
Comes with chestburster. I don't even know
I
what
don't
they're
think you got the
called.
reference just then.
Huh?
I don't think you got the reference just then.
What was it? I might have like misheard you
I
or
said
something.
Ripley's hot dogs, believe it or not.
Oh, Ripley's Believe It or Not, yeah.
Yeah. Man, I have like 5 of those books. I love them.
Oh god, I'm stuck. I never had read any of those books actually. There's a lot of books I never read that everyone else read. I read like, I had like some of the weirdest tastes when I was a kid. I read like Dante's Inferno when I was like in year
I
4
read
or
so
something.
many books as a kid that like I just tore through them. I reckon I've literally read, I would have read about 2,000, 3,000 books before I turned 18. I'm not exaggerating there either. We used to have literally a library of like 10,000 and I just tore through them.
Well, I stole my books from my school. So yeah,
Oh.
if any of the librarians are watching this, you're probably missing about like 13 books or something.
13 isn't many.
But that was like during the exam period. I literally,
that's
I had
nice.
brought in a knife, literally
get
cut
that
out the
nice.
barcodes, and then like
Yep,
just walked through.
that's fine.
Damn it! You could have told me when you died.
I thought you knew.
I can't see on my screen. What pops up is a tiny score that's less than a centimeter wide.
Okay.
Okay, whatever. I'm staying with you this time, brother. Mayonnaise. James's mayonnaise. Real mayonnaise. Really fresh. Made on the spot. Behind the counter. For women only.
Enemy spotted. Shit!
What's your favourite book of all time?
You see that shit?
I don't know. I've read so many books in my life, I wouldn't know. I read a fair pretty shit books that I plan to burn one day.
I reckon my favourite book would be the Dune series.
The what? Dune? Oh, Dune, right.
Dune, yeah.
The spice must flow. What's your favorite house?
What was it?
Harkonnen,
Corono.
Atreides.
Corono's totally the best. Corono didn't really actually see much in the book, so like some of the prequels it did. But damn, Corono is just baller. Who's your favourite
Uh,
author?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, your favourite author is Jesus Christ. Okay,
I
I'm
said
pretty sure there's a fairly popular book by him.
I said Jesus Christ.
Okay.
So it's a dairy guy. Oh, what do you know? Executive Club. That must. Oh, okay. So nowhere else to explore first. At the moment, it's George R. R. Martin. What book is? Where is it? Barry Eisler at the moment is another one as well.
What kind of genre do they write?
Game of Thrones is obviously the most famous one
Oh, okay.
from George R. R. Martin. Barry Eisler, he's a very interesting, he's one of those, he's kind of like Tom Clancy.
Oh no, there's a face soldier here.
Oh god,
Oh
fine.
no, oh no, oh no.
Let me levitate him, god damn it. Oh, he's gone. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, okay, lightning. No, get back here. Okay, get back here. So, Barry Eisler's he writes a very interesting book that I don't think everyone else has done yet. It's modern, but it's about a Japanese crap. You're mine now. Oh, that's why. It says foreign body detected, phase systems offline. That's why I can't use my powers.
Oh, okay.
So, he writes about, it's about an assassin who kills people with a natural death.
So just like what's it called? A Death Note.
No, it's like, he does it himself though, he doesn't use a death note. And the thing is, he actually goes into such detail, you can find all the items he describes in the books. So like, I found some of the knife, the torches, the shirts, and even like the pants and like the belts he wears. Just from the description the guy uses.
That's pretty cool.
And he has like friends in... So it's a Japanese assassin, you can get the bolt gun if you want, or you already took it, it's here.
No.
So there's one thing he does. It's like one of the older books. It's one of the sequels. What happens is he sends a killer guy, and then what happens is he follows the guy's schedule, that kind of stuff. Finds out the guy is he does bike rides every single. Okay, that means something. The guy does bike rides like sometime in the morning. So what happens is he dresses himself up, gets all the equipment. And what happens is he steps out in front of the guy when he's bike riding, flashes like this dolphin torch in front of the guy's face, makes him fall over onto the ground. He jumps onto his back and breaks his neck, but it makes it look as if he fell off his bike and broke his neck.
Why don't you just make him fall off his bike? Like just got...
No, he didn't die from that. He just got stunned from it. So he jumped the guy's back,
but I mean, like,
and then he grabs the guy's neck and he goes, "Oh, stay still for a moment. I can try to help you here." And he just breaks the guy's neck. He snaps it backwards. And it's like, oh, okay, he broke the guy's neck, that's interesting. And it looks like as if he's fallen off the bike and snapped his neck on the rock. So it's pretty interesting, that series, actually.
Shit! I've been hit! Need suppressing. Copy that, sir. We have snipers in position.
Yeah, I reckon my favourite author would be Neil Stephenson. Ever read anything from him?
What does he write? Sometimes I forget the names of authors, so what
He
series does he
writes
write?
sci-fi. He's probably most famous for Snow Crash. He's also written things like Anathem. What was that other one? Shit, I've read quite a few of his stuff. I just forget the names.
Yeah, it's hard to forget when it's a bit easy to forget when you're playing games at the same time as well, so...
Yeah, yeah.
In the moment, as we say.
Cryptonomicon, that's one from him. He wrote this big series about set in the Baroque era, but that was like his only non-sci-fi thing, I think. Oh yeah, he wrote Rindy. That was a good one.
Can you get down here?
I have no idea. I'm trying to.
And all the doors are locked down here for me, so I can't get up.
Oh yeah, I can. There was just this little path thing.
Well, I can't help you. How do I get up? All the doors are locked for me. Oh, no. Oh, they just opened up a door for me. Thank you.
How convenient.
Behind the railing!
Yep, they just opened up a door for me.
We're getting torn up! Ah! He's behind the railing!
Oh, sniper rifle. Underneath the stairs. I wonder what that's for.
Got another one down!
I don't know, there's been a lot of books I've been wanting to read, but I never got a chance to read it.
Yeah, like what?
What is it called? The Del Toro Quest? Is he dead? Yes, he's dead.
Yes.
Del Toro Quest, the
The first
Twilight
was
series.
alright. It's probably like you probably wouldn't enjoy it too much as an adult. Like it's the kind of thing
As a
where,
child, yes, you would, yeah.
Yeah,
Kind of like the Goosebumps series.
yeah.
I never read those either. God damn it.
Oh, okay. I read pretty much all of them.
Watch my six!
What was that guy who wrote? I think it was Paul Jennings. Who wrote all this, like the Round the Twist and those kinds of stories.
I remember those.
Yeah, they were good.
Paul Jennings.
I think it was Paul Jennings. It was someone.
He's a Australian author, isn't he?
Yeah.
I'm so proud to be an Aussie. I think he came to our school
Australia,
once.
mate.
So I can't remember much about that though, so that's terrible of me. But then back then, I literally did not remember the name of authors. I could not be bothered. Paul Jennings. What else? Enid Blyton was very... Yeah, Enid Blyton was probably
I
one of my
think I
favorite...
into it. I mean, my sister used to love her, but I could just never get into her books.
Famous Five was pretty much one of her famous books.
Yeah, Famous Five, Secret Seven, all these things about like little kids going on adventures. I just never got into it.
I think there's a bit of sentimental value in the. Oh damn it! I never got a chance to deal. God damn it, helicopters! Ow! Yep, I got shot.
Negative. Eliminate the target.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Oh, there you are.
Behind you this whole time. I was ghosting you, so to speak.
What do you think the book is that's had the most cultural impact? The Australian book that's had the
Oh,
most.
I was about to say Twilight, but okay.
No. The Australian book that's had the most cultural impact. Because there aren't really many Australian books. That
I
have
do
done it.
have
I
a-
think Enid Blyton would be a big one.
I do have a book that has all the old has all the old Oh, he just jumped on the roof.
Do you remember that series by John Marsden, Tomorrow When the War Began?
I literally bought that a few years ago, actually.
Oh, right.
I was about to mention him. But what was it?
I think that had a pretty big impact on
the
me.
really old stories, like the Drover's Wife.
No, I don't know that one.
It's really, really old story. It's like it's about this the Drover's Wife, the miner's dog or something. It's about this dog that they play these miners used to play around with, and eventually they were trying to blow up one area of a mine or something. And what happened was the dog ended up taking the dynamite and playing fetch with them. And
Okay.
yeah,
And,
and
blew
then
up?
the miners were like, "No, stop that, drop it, get away!" This kind of stuff, and the dog blew up.
Nice. It reminds me of the Russians. What they used to do in World War II is they were training. It might have been it was World War-
Dogs to get underneath tanks and blow up.
Yeah.
But the problem was they trained it with Russian tanks and they blew up on
Yeah.
their own. Yeah, I knew.
I mean, who would have ever thought that'd be a good idea?
It was probably a good idea, but they just screwed up on like the
Using the wrong
the
tank.
the conditioning. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of like how the 9/11 dogs were trained to find dead bodies, and they were really depressed when they couldn't find alive people. For some of the other dogs, so there's dogs who are trained to find human living bodies and dead human bodies.
Yeah.
So that's kind of, in its own way, pretty sad. But yeah,
Ooh, there's a psychic link over here.
meh. Face soldier,
Pew, 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 pew,
come
pew,
on.
pew. Yeah.
Levitate. Yes. And you
I'm
are
gonna
mine.
shoot the rocket
You
launcher.
are mine. You
Okay,
are
I've got no
mine.
ammo.
I think it's
I'm
not
down.
really
I'm
a
up.
lightning gun. I think it's more like a microwave gun or something.
I don't know.
Because they do like burn themselves from inside out.
I think microwaves are kind of lightning. In my microwave oven, there's just like so much lightning going everywhere. But, I mean, that's totally how it works, I think.
Ow. Oh no,
You know,
let me
there are
get the...
people who are really afraid of mobile phones and like using them too much, or being near mobile phone towers and stuff like that, because they say they produce like microwaves, and microwaves somehow kill you, like, doing something other than just heating your body up.
I think it's like they could do like cancer and stuff as well. That's
They
the
don't.
thing.
They don't.
Do you want this or not? Oh, screw it, I gotta commit suicide. Okay, so there's the railgun if you want it, or whatever it's called.
Well,
In the room where I just committed suicide.
yeah.
And there's 5 grenades, huh? 4 grenades.
There's flashbangs. Flashbangs are pretty much useless. I just kind of spam them at people.
They don't look like flashbang, they look more like something else.
They are flashbangs, though. I'll show you one. It doesn't flash us. I don't know if it flashes the enemy. It doesn't really do much at all.
Lightning bang?
I have one of those as well. Here, I'll throw it. Look, look, look. That one actually hurts me, so yeah.
Meh, say meh, meh.
Unlimited